So we have hard luck. Description. Garrett must sneak, fight, and backstab his way through Baron Bisfault, no relation to Bappins, keep in order
Baron
to get his
Bifu.
money. Oh, Baron Bifu. Oui, oui. Yep, to earn his money. Hard luck is a straight-out burglary of a noble's house. Nothing complicated, but you'll soon find out that life is not so simple. One might even say complicated within the walls of this keep. Just jump in and have fun thwarting the less than motivated guards and stealing another unworthy noble's treasure. Hard luck is my first level for thief, and was started with the express purpose to test the limits of and acquaint myself with Dromed, not to mention my limits and capacity for level design. My goal before moving on to more complex and interesting thief ventures was to finish a large mansion just to prove to myself that I could. After a while, however, it became an entity of its own and I had to flesh it out completely. Here we go, we've got a briefing, so I'm going to fire up the old Garrett voice.
A recent contact of mine has contacted me, as they are wont
contacts
to
do,
do. I did her a favor, and now she wants to return the gesture. I was so sure I was going to say return the favor. Just keep it up.
Could you imagine?
My contact is a servant of Lord Bisfault, a local baron of disrepute. By all accounts, he's a liar and a cheat, among other things. All in all, a shining example of society's upper crust. Getting inside the outer walls of Bisfault's keep would normally be a problem, but my contact has provided me with a key to the front gate. Apparently, there's only one guard, and she'll make sure he's properly stimulated before I arrive. That's not much of a double entendre. I'll make sure he's...
We don't want the guards to be, like, stimulated, you know. We want them to not have had their coffee. What are you doing?
Listen, I've got a thing on the side. Every cup I sell gives me a kickback. You make your living your way, I make mine mine. Anyway, I'll throw the cup in his face when he's done.
Ah, yeah. It's like blind him. That's good approach.
In addition to the key, she's provided me with a map of the lower level of the key. It maps out the lower level of the key. Servants of her station aren't permitted into the noble areas upstairs, so I'll have to wing it up there. Nothing I can't handle, though. I'm not sure exactly what, Lord...
Wing it up there, like, he just literally has to sprout wings and fly up there, but he's just so overconfident that he thinks he can just do it. Yeah, like he believes that he, like, it's like kid believing that he could go Super Saiyan if he got angry enough.
Maybe he's superhuman. I love that. I'm not sure exactly what Lord Bisfault did to my contact to make her so angry, but I imagine it has something to do with the payroll, or
calling
lack
it now
thereof.
sexual harassment or worse.
Ah, damn it.
I don't know, I could be wrong, but...
Yeah. I'll admit, most of this rests on this one woman, but I do trust her. Maybe I'm getting soft. But like always, the rent is due.
The true fucking villain is the landlord.
It's like, oh, that's strange. Usually people get hard around me. It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my god, maybe we haven't started the mission already for this. Okay. Difficulty settings, yes. Equipment store, yes. Map, yes. Auto map, no. Briefing, yes. Oh, okay. Okay, yep, various thankses. Cool. Right, here we go.
It's not a map tutorial?
So, hang on a second, sorry. That's like the stuff that they're crediting, right? Like the tutorials that people wrote and so on. You see, or the people who wrote the tutorials. Okay, know how to expert, begin hard luck.
Okay.
Sloth must be broken from thy spirit. Lust must be forced from thy will.
Oh, don't worry.
Greed must be hammered from thy desires. Foundation must be strong, lest the builder's work crumble and fail. Those who do not submit shall be cast out, and their life dashed from their bones. The hammer book begins. Wow, okay. I guess that's all we get. It's just that. That's fine.
At least we can keep the life in our flesh.
Yeah. Before creditors are knocking at the door, so you know, I'm gonna need some money. Relieve him of it. I feel like if the creditor's knocking at the door, that's exactly when he needs to have money. Servants overworked, underpaid, and put innocent. Don't kill any of them, and get out after. Or we can get his lucky dice as well, and bump up to 1,500 loot, or it could be 2,000. Gotta get a lost civilization mask, very valuable piece. Don't kill anyone. This seems fine. We don't have to backstab our way through like the suggested. We have a reasonable amount to spend.
Maybe they're being metaphorical.
Do we have any moss arrows? See, I want to get a flash bomb.
Perhaps we have to backstab our contact, so to speak.
I could get a gas arrow. Ooh. I can afford one. Fuck it, yeah. Like, how often does this opportunity come along? Let's just like, you know, splurge. You. It's such a gross sounding fluidy word, isn't it? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Hard luck, and this is our map.
It's the hard luck life.
Yeah. So it's like, not sure why it looks like this. Like, that's got to be some kind of like bug or something with the map. Oh, well, whatever, we can live with that.
We've dealt with weirder maps.
Cool.
Think anything will happen?
Hey, I was told there was only one guard.
Boring. Could be worse.
Okay, so what do we do here then?
Hello? That there? Is someone there? Nothing to be seen now.
Start, isn't it?
Is.
I guess the one guard was somewhere else.
Oh, like we've already gotten past that part.
Maybe, yeah, or maybe round the back to the only one. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do a different recon. Oh, here we go. It seems to be behaving itself now.
Yep.
I'm not sure what was going on with the previous one. Maybe there's a bit of auto map from another mission that we didn't get cleaned up properly. So I probably could just cheese my way in here, but I think you're not supposed to be able to do this.
What, use a rope arrow? Which you have two of?
No. I mean, the rope arrow wouldn't reach, you see. Yeah, use the tree.
Oh.
So you can't, I don't think you can like mantle on them like that in the original. I don't want to like cheese it that hard. Because I think it's going to be perfect.
Alright, what's your plan for the 3 guards out front?
I saw something.
Oh, you can rope arrow onto that, though.
I can, yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
Anyone there?
worst case it doesn't work. Oh, that was a near thing. It's not there, eh? Put that out, but I don't know if I
Hello?
need...
Is someone there?
Okay, never mind then.
Oh.
When are they going to bring me my dinner? That's what I want to know. When are they going to bring me my dinner?
Mantle
Who's
down
there? Is someone there?
Nice.
What if I said no?
Is it not so hard? So there's not anything around here at all. I suppose it's just like Maybe it wasn't the other way in. Maybe the trees were mental back in the day. I don't know. It's been so long.
Yeah, like months.
Well, I mean, since I played them in the original engine, years and years.
Did you get your rope arrow back?
No, I think I'm leaving it there.
Hello? Anyone there? Nothing here now.
Yeah? Oh, look. Found. Huh. But yeah, the sky wasn't really a problem. I'm assuming this is going to be symmetrical type of situation, but... Oh, there's another guy there. Fortunately, he's in a tent of his ship. Oh, was he on a long patrol through, like, both sides? He could be. In which case I might actually be in trouble. Yep.
Because we'll see the body.
What's that?
Yeah, okay. You plan for that then. Got another strat as well if this doesn't work.
Oh. Look ideas.
This is going to be a fun one if I can pull it off. Maybe just sort of wait here. Hope he misses me when he walks in.
Oh my god!
Okay, no, he did see. He did see. In which case, we'll try strat 3.
Hey, what was that? Seems peaceful enough now.
Where's he going? 'Cause he's quite far over the side, you see.
Don't.
So I might actually let him go past. Yep. Cool. Now I should check down here in case there's a door or something. I think that guy probably just patrols the whole, like, you know, there's not really battlements, but whatever this area is. Yeah.
Porch?
Veranda. Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
Balcony.
So there's lots of like potential uppy get bits with ropes, but is this?
Look there. Was something just there?
Yeah, no, there is 2 of them.
What's going on over there?
Okay, so we need to figure out like a further step. Yes, after those guys, yeah.
Who's there?
Just drop down.
Who goes there? Hello? Anyone there?
Some of the lighting's a bit deceptive because it doesn't show up well on the floor.
Thought I saw something.
Someone above me.
Is that you? Seems clear enough now. Did that shadow move?
You remember you were talking about that place Timmins?
Someone there?
Vaguely, yeah.
I vote that they changed the name of there to Timmy's. I think they'd get a lot more
Timmy's, eh?
tourism.
Oh shit.
from within Canada, granted, but
We might just go all the way, change it to Tim Hortons.
well, because people call it Timmy's anyway.
Ah.
Although it would probably cause some confusion if you're using an old-fashioned road map. It's like, oh, there's a Timmy's on the way. Or stop in, it's like, oh, it's like a whole friggin' city.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like it could be, you know, like Tim Hortons City does sound like it could be the name of an actual city, like
Oh, you're
somewhere in
right.
North America. It's just got that kind of vibe to it.
Book!
Okay. So no one's coming in here. Mine.
Oh.
Okay, that's not really much.
Ah!
Because These two are hidden in a bad place. I'm gonna take them through into this room. Yeah, like no one's ever gonna come in.
Dropped all my jam on my hand.
Aw.
Manage.
I mean, it's not a hot jam food stuff, is it? So
At least, yeah.
yeah, like jam tarts are like so delicious, but there's so many ways you can fuck up and burn yourself with them. I swear. Okay, what have we got in here? Quick look here. I mean, it's like a
Jammy
guard.
Dodgers.
It's either a guard log or it's like a
Okay, let's
it's a
remember.
guard.
Let's not do a gravelly one for the first one.
Okay, I'll leave it to you to set the voice in.
First 6 this year. Today was another one of those kind of days when you wish you just was not kind of a guard. That taffer of a lord, Busy Bisfoot, he thinks he runs the place. Well, I guess he does in a way. But that ain't no reason to boss us guards around so much. He thinks we just stand about all day long, which is kinda what we do, but in a bad way he does. And he likes to call us names, like Taffer and Scummy and stuff. I guess the drink does that to a guy, but that just ain't right. It ain't.
Okay, so I'm going for half Scottish and half like Southern US, I suppose.
It's just hard for me to maintain a Scottish accent to go for it.
Ach, tan six. Fuck, I can't merge those two. Ach, 10-6 no, eh? I was patrolling down the basement cellar Dungan just the other day, yesterday, and I heard the most fullest noises coming from the other side of the taffin wall. I did. I don't know what was going on, but I don't want to know. Must have been something awful.
Oh no! Slippy. Or...
Don't have Photoshop Friday. Not that I can't handle nothing, but those screams and moans were almost too much for me to even handle.
Oh
The
my.
most to say to the lords is, guess nothing since I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing.
13, 6, 20 something. That little servant wench, oh lordy. Busy thinks she runs the place now. And I and she had some words today in the courtyard.
Oh my
That
god, I
will-
misread courtyard there.
In the yard. That's what she calls her bedroom. But that old busybody Jurgen
I believe
came.
that's Bussy Buddy, actually.
That busybody Jurgen came running up and stopped me from poking holes in her. I don't know what he's got to do with it though. He's got a new man every night. And she's got a new woman every night. You should have let me do us all a favor. And let me kill her, you should have. Cause, oh, sorry, different kind of poking holes in. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
You should have let me do us all a favor and let me kill her, you should have. Cause then Bisfeld would have taken better care of his gold. And maybe you could pay us on time for once. Maybe we could even get a bonus for doing it. Seeing as it would be a favor and all. Well, that's rather rude.
Yeah, so like, don't trust any Scottish guards you encounter in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Also the screams and moans, like,
Yeah.
one of the zombies in the basement.
Well,
I mean, we'll find
that or
out.
another, torture chamber.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's both.
True. I watched YouTube like an indie animation earlier, and the one of the bits was the main character kept mixing up necromancer with a different word that starts with necro.
Ah. It doesn't help that there's romance in there. Yes, this is either Jurg or Jurg, depending on what the pronunciation is. I like how it's set on the. I suppose, yeah. I like how it's just, it could be like Swedish or some shit, I don't know. But I like how the book was placed on the bottom bunk. That's not something I've actually seen before.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just a novel placement. Anyway, since
can you do a German accent?
I don't know. Let's find out. But you suggested it, so you go first.
Oh shit. Fuck. What does German sound like? I don't know.
Yeah. See, it's not so easy when it's like when you're talking to it. That's okay. We can just do it.
Yesterday was the worst day I've ever had in this blasted place. Between the whining of that incompetent boob Bisfold and his demon of a wife. Yeah. I went for the other one. It's easier. I don't know what I should do. Trying to keep the peace seems to be my job more than anything else. Not that they pay me for it well. I'm sure Bisfold is on to my little affair with S. He speaks to me differently now, and can't look me in the eye. If he does know, I wish he'd speak up. The tension is killing me. He keeps making
the most awkward silences at the dinner table you've ever fucking, I guess, not heard, but
he keeps making thinner and thinner veiled comments that make me think he must know something, but then nothing changes. Maybe I'm just on edge. I'd rather face the gallows than have to live with the suspense. He's too much of a coward, though. One day he's just gonna say, "Hey, you're sleeping with my wife, yo." And I'll be like, "Yep." And he'll give me my week's pay, and that'll be that.
Yeah. Exactly how it's gonna go down, I'm sure.
Probably wouldn't even confront me with it. And he's the noble Jurg.
You know, if you're gonna write about your little affair with S, maybe don't sign your name to the fucking book just in case he didn't know.
What if this isn't Jurg?
Ooh. Oh. Could be, yeah. Okay,
I was kind of doing Swedish. It was like bouncy. This place is going to hell. Like that.
Okay, I'll try. 6/13/24. This place is going to hell. Had to break up a fight between the serving girl and one of the guards this morning. God, it's hard to do, isn't it?
It is. That's why I fell out of it at the end.
I swear they would have killed one another if they hadn't come along. They don't pay me enough for this. It's days like this that don't make me feel so guilty about the missing gold. So this is the other guy that like stopped the Scottish guy from doing a fucking murder.
Ah, yeah.
Shaping up to be another good one. At least blustering Bisfolt's leaving the household for a few days. Another gambling spree, I guess. I'll have one of the boys polish up what's left of the vegetables.
I'll have one of the boys polish up the place.
I'm not doing a Polish accent. It's not happening. I can't even do this accent.
Fair enough.
It's just starting to get a little strange. She kept going on about things I'm even reluctant to write in my own journal. I'm having second thoughts about her. It isn't up to me at all. She's the one in control here. That's what frightens me most of all. Jurgen from Sweden.
Damn this place to hell. I've gone and made an ass of myself and lost the blasted key to noble areas. I've looked everywhere for it. If this isn't the last straw, I don't know what is. Wait, don't say that, Jurgen, old man. Something will come to be sure. Damn these crumbling walls. J. I think that serving girl has some kind of connection to Bisfold. I can see it in her eyes, especially since he's been gone. I shudder at the thought. Jurgen? I was
Okay.
waiting for yet another way of signing Jurgen. Just like,
Oh my god.
Jurgen von Schwedischmeister, the guy who's sleeping with your wife.
You're gonna have trouble reading this out in a Swedish accent. But yeah, so I guess
You're
the
not
so it was this guy's key that got nicked, was it, to give to us? No, it's
Lost
different
the
key.
last
Noble
key
areas.
to the noble.
Oh, well.
Unless this
We'll
plays.
figure it out, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it wasn't there. People might see me if I go to the dunny. This is a terribly, like, set up dunny, you know. There's no door, and people could just see in from across the courtyard while you're taking a dump.
And so people can guard you better.
Oh, wow. All different styles they have.
Hey, those who would sacrifice security for privacy deserve neither.
I don't know about that.
Hey, that's what Benjamin Franklin said. Don't blame me. Also, let me just quickly check if that was actually.
I feel like that's. I mean, yeah, it's liberty, not privacy. But I think that's, you know, pretty much the exact opposite of what he said.
No, I'm pretty sure I got that. It was in a My Little Pony fanfic, so I know that I'm right.
It's the most dubious fucking sentence I've ever heard.
Have you seen the Lego movie?
I've seen bits of it on a TV in a the fucking warehouse or somewhere. Does that count?
In a warehouse.
There's a place called the Warehouse which sells like a whole bunch of random crap, including things like TVs.
Huh? Someone get him!
So it is Benjamin Franklin.
Master bedroom key. Score. Yeah, it probably is. Can you go in this shadow here? Okay.
Yeah, those who would sacrifice liberty for security or for safety. deserve it.
Yeah. And not the other way around.
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's the opposite.
If he's gonna take them both. So people should give up.
No, the other opposite. You know. It's saying sacrifice things for security is bad, not sacrificing security for things is bad. Come on.
I remember struggling to understand this the first time I read it too. Because in the story it was like, but inherently you have to give up some liberty to have security at all. To be clear, there wasn't a Benjamin
These two
Franklin
doors.
pony. It was just attributed to a saying.
Yeah. How does that actually connect to it? There, like the front stuff. Anyway, do we have a key for these? Storage key, master bedroom key. We don't actually have lockpicks, do we? I didn't notice that.
Is there a key in that door?
What?
But there's a key in that door.
There is a
but
key in the door. Fucking sneaky. Noble key. Well spotted. I was just sort of on autopilot there. This is a fancy fucking room as well. I'm a bit concerned about the amount of noise I'll make on this floor, right?
What's
Easy
going
way to
on
find
there?
out.
Yeah, we'll come back to that, I think. Because there was like these downstairs over here, also upstairs. we've got some cellars, I suppose.
Who's there? Is someone there? Oh, well. That was nothing.
Where you going, buddy?
Nothing making noise now.
Nothing knocks you out.
Bash his head into the wall. Oh, is this underneath the dunnies? It might be.
Ugh. Any moss arrows?
Oh, I didn't see anything. I could search here a bit more thoroughly, but no. No, it might just be big, like, pillars or something. I don't know.
Of the earth. Do you know that book? Pillars of the Earth.
The name sounds vaguely familiar. What does fucking lever do? Where are you? Stop humming. I want to hear this like door. Figure out where it is.
Someone needs a good kick.
Hello. Oh, this was a way in the whole fucking time. Look at that. Didn't come around this side though, so I didn't find it. Oh, whoa, okay, there's a skull as well.
Not if hurts would though.
Nah. Sword here. There's a lot of weird shit over the side of the house.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't really know what the other levels are like. We only have this main sort of one. It's not very interesting. So I've been through most of it.
I thought it said Dunny Hall for a second.
Ah, yeah. Dining hall's that big up one. Okay, should be just through here, I think. Based on the sound of it. Oh, I've got two barrels.
But what good is a barrel if you can just
There it is.
break through?
Ah, yeah, we've got a secret dungeon. Okay, what's in the book? Let's see. Okay, this is someone's horny writing, I think.
Oh wait, hold on. I think this is S.
It might be, yeah.
I have it. All my life. I cannot escape its influence, and I'm afraid that it will one day ruin me. But the pleasures, the sheer pleasure it brings to me, I cannot describe the feeling in mere words. They are inadequate. It must be experienced.
It happened again. I cannot explain how. It just went too far. His screams, though. Those glorious screams. Oh, if only you could understand. My skin tingles at the thought. I want more. If only I could find someone to share these beautiful emotions with.
Jurgen, sweet Jurgen. He's so calm and exacting, but I know he will understand. I'll break him in slowly before I tell him. Test the water, as it were. Oh, builder, let it be him that understands. Let us enjoy this glorious pleasure together, please.
I don't know if that's really the builder's style.
Yeah,
Enjoying things.
really isn't, is it? Oh, jeez, we've got a fucking knife. I was gonna say, if I had $1 for every FM that has got, like, some secret sex dungeon in it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shut the door on the way out.
People like their secret sex dungeons. What can I say?
I mean, yeah, like, absolutely people do. But, like, yeah, and I definitely prefer, like, that to the, oh yeah, and a zombie or two, just throw in a few of those, you know, or maybe sometimes a haunt or a ghost, but,
yeah.
Like, it's
I knew it was a horny thing. You
Oh,
thought it
yeah.
was almost.
Like, absolutely, that was what I expected. But
Didn't you say
Yeah.
like there will be a zombie in the basement?
yeah, I mean, well, okay, yeah. When I first read the other thing, but
Yeah.
like the other readable was sort of
Yeah.
I think I didn't say.
Nope, no Zambonis here.
Let's check down the. Oh, there's a thing on the fountain actually. I'll check down the courtyard again. Crouching there, Garrett. I did press the button, but okay. Okay, this is Jurgen again. Let's see.
To all staff, circulate this note to everyone. There will be no more drinking and carrying on while the Lord is out on business. Drinking is strictly for when he's here. Anyone
You wouldn't want him to feel like he's missing out, would you?
pass the mail around his way, eh? What are we not being paid for? Anyone who is caught drunk or fooling around on my time is going to pay for it severely. And that means a lot considering how little our pay is already. Mark my words, people. Jurgen Castellan. Not to be confused with Catalan.
Not to be confused with the fuck.
Over there.
What?
Not to be confused with Cadillac, I was gonna say.
I see.
Forgot there was guys in there. For some reason I was thinking they're on level above. Okay, let's check those locked doors that are over this way. Oh, it's the beam running through. That's cool. Yeah, so it was these two bits that we... Oh, so this is through the dining hall again, so we need the noble key for this, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to hold off on actually going in there.
The noble key.
Because of the spectacular floor.
Start of a documentary.
The storage.
I'd watch a documentary on the history of keys.
I bet you would, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, so much loot in the storage.
You saying you wouldn't?
No, I totally would.
Okay, that's
Okay, it's not looking like there's more behind here, but it is just a little suspicious.
that other door
Down.
was mostly
Put
obscured
it down,
by
Garrett.
boxes. Maybe put
Ooh.
them outside. You're just gonna trap yourself in here.
I'm building my own fortress.
Cask of Amontillado.
Yeah, Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Put them all back now that gravity's reasserted itself. Go.
Harsh mistress, that gravity.
No, that's in the dungeon. There we go. I'm making my own readables. This one I'm starting. I'm going to write in the first person. I. Video complete. Oh, it's in the dining hall. It's a staircase. Okay. I probably need to take those like less noisy stairs, the ones that don't require going to the dining hall. So this has all been fine so far. You know? Haven't used any equipment unless you count the rope arrow, but I could always retrieve that if I needed to.
When you have to go in a different way, though?
Well,
Oh, I guess you found another way in, so it doesn't matter.
This guy could be a bit of a problem though.
You want to use a water arrow?
Not really.
When I find you, you'll regret it.
If you find me.
Gotta stop jumping at nothing. Is that you?
Yeah, not the cleanest execution, but I mean, it worked out. It's quite dark.
Remind me the difference between only if and if and only if.
I don't know, one's more pretentious, I guess.
I thought so! Feel very vindicated.
Okay, let's see. So we need one of those, like, noble keys or whatever. Yeah, that. Okay. So noble key doesn't get us into that. So we don't have a key for that one yet. There's so much tile here. Hate it.
Hey, who was that?
Guess we'll never know.
Another book, I see.
Yeah. I'll clear the room before I read it though. Cheers, buddy. Right, I'm assuming it's somewhere on this bookshelf. No.
What? The book? There's a book on the table, isn't there?
Well, I'm looking at this though. Well, oh, there we go, it's just there. Ooh, it's a thoroughfare, and this is the fucking mask.
Oh, hey! Sure you don't want to read the note next to the mask first? It's like, caution, don't touch this, it's super hot.
No, I'm sure it's fine. It's an objective, you know. So. Okay, what does Bisfold or Bifo or whatever sound like? What's his voice gonna be?
They may be able to take all my gold and other possessions, but they'll never find this. No one knows about my mask. The one authentic lost civilization artifact in my possession. All the others are copies. I'm a fraud! But this... I feel dreadfully guilty about it. Oh, diary! You'll forgive me, won't you? All the others are copies, but this... I'll die before I give this up. This fault.
Okay, so he's sort of like Marcus, but like even more Marcus. It's like possible.
Is that right? I feel like I'm doing something pretty different with my voice. It's an interesting...
So that's cool. So even though those were fakes, I guess you might still be able to sell them as the real thing. So
Yeah, just don't show anyone that diary.
ah, bullshit.
What?
Oh, there's just nothing in that one.
You just picked up like $1 million.
Yeah.
Greedy. Don't you hear you have to have that hammered out of your desires or something?
I only feel like a hammerite, probably.
That's true.
I mean, maybe. Okay, I don't want your head to be in the path of the door, but okay, if you get lightly bopped, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that book just like made its way out of the dungeon. Anyway, let's do a proper save. I never agreed. Okay, it's a financial thing. Let's see. 11224 Bowel 645 GH 54 LF 46 plus LF 78 LF. I guess they're fucking plus.
Yeah, they're minuses.
Yeah, so he's like, this guy is like deep in the fucking hole, and he's been spending money on GH and LF. Also received some from LF, 78 LF, 843 minus GH, 1,486 minus to RLF, 2,456 from the Reverend, 1,254 expenses. So the bell has got almost $2 grand worse. I think we're a bit fucked. No point in keeping records anymore. Soon it will all be gone. And I'll be gone too. There's no way I'm staying on this sinking ship. Goodbye, Bisfault.
More like asphalt. Wait.
Might be doing a big patrol. Must be Bonkwall down there.
What was the...
Didn't have the run of this room? I guess I probably do now. I'll wait a little longer. So, oh wait, so you ever fucking did have money on them? Let's reload and do it again.
You had to drop him off the stairs, did you?
Oh, 130% I did. It's okay, you probably wouldn't take any fall damage at that distance. I'll hold off on these when it's not so time critical to deal with the guy. Yep.
Thought I saw something.
Okay, there's bird tradition. Right. Nothing left out on the table, I suppose it's all been put back in the storage. This is a nice fireplace. I give it 6 citizen canes out of 10.
It's okay.
I mean, they're like a practically large fucking fireplace, right?
Interesting round table. Does the entertainment stand in the middle?
Oh, absolutely. Just be pelted with whatever food scraps you don't feel like eating.
No.
Just imagine like a violinist just sitting in here, you know, just playing away, turning to randomly face like different diners. Maybe they put a little rotating thing in there, you know, like a sort of turntable thing. Oh, this is... Yeah, oh right, I unlocked it, didn't I? I forgot I unlocked this door. The side doesn't go through because of the noisy floor. I like the ceiling, it's kind of cool. You could have a little bit more architectural detail, but like it still looks good. Okay, let's go back and double check.
I love the glow-in-the-dark stars.
But what if they were glow-in-the-light stars? You ever think of that?
Ooh.
No.
Do you charge them by putting them in the dark then?
No, naturally. Okay, what's this about? Okay, this is from S.
Oh. Yes.
I guess to Jurgen.
Yeah.
There are things in this world that you do not understand, my sweet. Pleasures that you cannot fathom. No one can experience them but me.
Bit
These
presumptuous.
pleasures. Well, let's find out together then, shall we? These pleasures do come at some cost, it is true, but the rewards are far beyond any normal understandings. You're not dealing with an ordinary O. This is a super O.
What?
I said you're not dealing with an ordinary O. This is a super O.
Of course.
I have risen beyond. I hope that you will one day be able to share in this adventure with me, my precious J, your devoted S.
I see. I mean, if it weren't for the, like, fucking cleaver style knife there, you know, like... I wouldn't...
What,
I wouldn't
not a fan
be,
of
like...
knife play?
Oh no, I was fine with the regular style knife, you know, depending on how exactly it's used, but... You know, but the choppy one, you know, like... I feel like there's limits on what can be, you know, done with that. Oh,
Some men need to be put in their place.
That is a master bedroom key.
No, this isn't the master bedroom key, it's the Mr. Bedroom key.
You need to steal the ring. So how are we doing? What we need to do is find lucky dice now. I wonder where they're at. Ooh, it could be... Oh, half open door. Oh.
Well, the problem is, the guy's gone out gambling. He's probably got him with him.
Yeah. Oh.
To the gambling den!
No, wait, there they were. Okay, what do we got to read here?
Jurgen, these are my lucky dice. Don't lose them! If you do, it's your hide. I know how you like to clean everything in sight. Sometimes I wonder why I keep you on. Remember that. And another thing, Jurgen, I don't need your advice on how to run my estate.
I thought he said ruin! I don't need your advice on how to ruin my estate. I could do that myself.
Yeah, these gambling debts. You could never rack up something like that. Not without lucky dice like mine. Don't touch them. You're just a lowly servant. I am
course.
Lord Bisfold. Bisfold.
Snake! Yes, of course, sir.
Jurgen.
Da, 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 da.
What else we got here?
Oh,
Ah, some R.H. Bedford engineer. Let's see.
ooh, Rich Bedford, huh?
An engineer voice.
I was going to be an engineer.
Okay, well, it's all yours then.
Oh God, I didn't think this through. I thought you'd just do an impression of me. Alright, Lord Bisfold, I have finished my inspection of your estate, and have come to several conclusions. 1. The upkeep of the structure has been lax, to say the least. Over the years, the walls have begun to decay and fall to pieces, without being mended or replaced. Your home is literally falling apart around you. 2. The engineer who built your keep knew very little about engineering larger stone structures such as your home. I would know. I sat next to him in Eng 2. He never fucking... He didn't know then, and he clearly doesn't know now. I offered to help him, but he was just too proud. Come on, man. It's not cheating, just let me help you study. Because of this, the weight of the structure is unbalanced. In other words, you are lucky.
There be no quakes of the earth in this region for...
Is that what I sound like to you?
No, I'm just going for the stereotype.
Even a small shake would bring the walls down around you, eh?
I don't know if I can mimic your voice.
Apparently I can't do yours. You laughed when I tried.
It's my professional opinion that your keep is unsound and unfit to dwell in any longer. Unless a radical and expensive project is undertaken to repair the damages and rebuild your walls, you and yours are in danger. I wish I could give you better news, Lord Bisfold. Sorry. I will prepare a bill for my services, and have my messenger bring it to you, along with the proposed method and fee structure. Sorry. For the repair of your keep,
This is great. Again, my deepest regrets. Which is to say, sorry. Honorably yours, R.H. Bedford, engineer.
I knew you couldn't resist.
It was right there!
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah, didn't expect it to pop up as an actual thing, but
Strange beast I personally subdued and killed in the Trixie Caves.
I feel like it's kind of a Canadian now, but
Whatever. But the
Dangerous venomous fire snake I single-handedly beheaded on the Snake Tree Trail.
okay, we should do our customary scan for sneaky book switch
Books,
things.
yeah.
And there, I know if I'm going to look along the whole thing effectively, so I might have to do like a back and forth of this one. No. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we read this one? No, we haven't. This is Bisfolt's like memoirs or something. Do you want to do page 1 or page 2?
I'll do page 1.
Bisfold, Memories of a Lord. And that is how I, Lord Bisfold, by my own hand, ended the conflict between the king and the duke with one decisive statement. You're both idiots, was the statement.
They both turned on me.
It really united them again. It's me.
Unfortunately, they only chopped off half my finger, so I can still write this.
After this stunning and brilliant example of finest diplomacy, I turned my attention to my wounds, and then later to the city, and how crime, prostitution, and gambling had ruined the once proud citizens.
Oh, I wouldn't point fingers if you still
Too soon. And I thought, why shouldn't I get in on the action too? So I started up some gambling.
Turns out I'm not very good at it. But I persist, just despite that Jurgen. Oh, Jurgen!
I chose, out of the goodness of my heart, to open my coffers to help the misfortunate and downtrodden, single-handedly ending poverty and hunger. Because I didn't have a lot to give and they died of hunger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was helping the misfortunate. I wasn't fucking terrible at gambling. Shut up, Jurgen!
I then entered all the gambling dens and houses of burlesque to cast out those who were within. Which is one perspective. You might also say they cast me out, but I like to look on the bright side.
I just redefined it so that the inside was the outside and the outside was the inside. Now
Take
everyone
that.
but them is inside.
Yeah.
And I didn't get thrown out, I got thrown in.
I lectured them on morality, and they listened to my words with intent, for they saw the wisdom in them. You know, probably I can't read minds. I'm not a god after all. So sue me. After this, I briefed the city guards on how to better improve their operation. With my plans and the backing... What? And backing the crime that plagued the city. Hold on. With my plans and my backing of the crime that plagued the city, it almost ceased. I'm that bad at running crime.
Yeah, and I tend to write garden path sentences. That'll teach anyone for reading my memoirs. It's not my fault that I can't read minds, or expressions, or tone, or intent, or most words.
Or cards.
Okay, page 2.
But even my influence is limited, and by trying to end all poverty, immorality, and crime, despite my success, I failed.
4 men are ultimately wicked. Just the 4. I got rid of the rest of them. There's only 4 left.
They're all wicked. I probably should have gone after different men. Also, I'm one of the 4.
Oh no.
As my friends the Hemorrhoids, who definitely aren't just putting up with me because of the tithes, would say, the house is only as sturdy as the foundation on which it is built. Also, my house has serious engineering defects. And so the city turned back to its evil ways because the foundation of the society is flawed. But my efforts, though not long-lasting, were entirely necessary. For someone must always point the way to what is good and right, even if men do not follow the path. And
It's
so,
me.
I
meant.
reiterate. After this stunning and brilliant example of finest diplomacy, I turned my attention to the city.
You know, they do say time is cyclical.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the episode where Bisfol. No, I thought it was on Ring for a second. I remember the episode where Bisfol went to visit the Time Prophet.
Yep, ended all crime and poverty. There was an island. Some people were gay.
Yeah, a lot was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good episode.
Yeah. And there's the other episode where people got like fucking sawed in half to like preserve their memories or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I've not used any equipment at all. I think before I go, assuming it doesn't end when I step out into that area, I should try and take out those like last
I think
two
it's just a
guys.
vertical slice of them, actually. I mean, they do get cut in half. But it's...
a fucking vertical slice in the most literal But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're right about that. It was just like the little bit in the middle that they saved. Alright, so let's see if I can pull this off. So lots of retreat space if needed.
That's the last time I jump for rats.
Come on,
As soon as I find you, you're dead!
one down. And so now he's coming up the other side, the other one's looking towards. Sweet.
Nice guarding, genius.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Big
I mean,
lit room.
To be fair, they were doing an excellent job until one of them got bonked.
True.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get it. I want to get that rope arrow back as well if I can, assuming it won't end the level. First step, use a rope arrow. Hang on. This is like a square. Did I miss an area?
Huh?
Did I miss an area? Because like, if we look, I'm gonna fire this up. So, oh no, it's by the library up there, isn't it? That's where it'll be. Yeah. Okay. Thought so. Yes. Let's go back up. Snap the rope arrow again. Garrett. Butterfingers.
It's a trade-off. Long arms, butterfingers.
Yeah.
Very, Jin thing to do.
I mean, like, 9 foot long invisible arms. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd struggle too.
Okay. And of course, leaving via the front gate just to be like extra smart about it. I wonder if I got everything.
How kind of you to close the door behind.
No, consider it. Plus, it means they won't know how the fuck I did anything. Okay. So it was a very straightforward mission, but it's still quite fun. Mr. Pickpocket. I don't remember the airborne knockout, but whatever, I'll take it. And yeah, we missed what's that? 210 loot. So yeah, all in all, it was like.
It's mine! I'll win it all back at the gambling dens!
Yeah,
Slight
I think the writing was definitely the highlight there. Like the architecture was like, in some cases a bit blocky, but generally fine. The gameplay was, like fine, like reasonably easy, I think, on the whole. But the writing was real good.
Yeah.
Just very fun to engage with. Yeah.
And thus ends this review. This